Shushing the Liverpool fans before kickoff. Yeah, hold that. All jokes aside, though, it's another win for Liverpool, another clean sheet in all comps this season. Brilliant, brilliant performance. And, who doesn't love the smell of clean sheets on a Saturday morning? We get the job done, and I knew it was going to be a gritty one. I didn't expect us to romp Palace in any way, shape or form, despite the fact that they're still looking for their first win of the season. Because of that quick turnaround from Wednesday night against Bologna to this game, it was always going to be a tough one. Selhurst Park has always been a bit of a difficult place to go. We haven't really struggled to get a result there, but it's always been the performances aren't necessarily there. Look at our results from games against Crystal Palace, both home and away last couple of seasons. We've really struggled to get results over the line, so it was always going to be another one of those, but we've got the job done, and that's what's important. 3 points, extending our lead at the top of the league, temporarily at least. Arsenal, City still to play, and ensures we will remain top going into the international break. And if you look at a breakdown of the match, we were well in charge. I mean, just look at the momentum, right? We were well on top for the majority of the game. We let Crystal Palace sneak back into it later in and kind of put pressure on us, which is expected if you don't kill a game off, which has been a bit of a problem for us in games this season. We're either killing games off really late or we're just not killing them off at all now, as we've seen in a few. Losing to Forest, a gritty win against Wolves last week, and now this one. Same against Bologna. It's been a week of really just getting over the line, but that can happen in a season. It's fine. You've got to do that sometimes. I just hope that now coming after the international break, when we're going to be facing some really, really tough sides, we're going to have to step it up a gear, because those kind of teams will punish you if you're not killing off games. And we nearly saw it again today, right before half-time. Alisson has to make a big save. Then again in the second half, he has to sweep up a couple of times. And it got very, very nervy as the game went on, which is what you'd expect. The crowd growing confidence the longer the scoreline stays at 1-0. They're still in it. And ultimately, you look at the XG as well that Palace had. It's not that high. So the quality of chances that they had clearly weren't too big. But still, you've got to be burying these. This man right here, Virgil van Dijk, I think had a man of the match performance. I'd say defensively imperious as usual, and also actually in attack. Has a header go narrowly wide from a corner that Trent's delivered. And then also with an absolute peach of a ball, long range, right over the top. Drops it perfectly into the box for Salah, who takes it down really well, but then just can't place this finish either side of the keeper, straight at the keeper. So really, really close to an absolute beauty of an assist for Van Dijk. But does he get away with one here? I think, yes. Looking at this one, I think Palace have a massive shout for a penalty. He's got two hands pulling on Guehi right here. And okay, I'm not sure Guehi's making it to this ball ahead of the keeper, but you can't really risk holding on to someone this long in the box. It wasn't that long, but considering it's two hands on his arm, it's obvious enough to say that he's impeded Guehi's run and therefore prevented him getting into a goal-scoring position. So we get away with one here, and thankfully so, because it was around 70-odd minutes and 1-0 up. That would have been a big changer. And potentially one of the saddest moments in the game for me, Alisson down injured. He looked absolutely distraught, which has me worried because, he was fully out of it. Looked almost in tears, throwing his gloves on the floor. Like, he's clearly frustrated. He's just come back from an injury and he's now picked up another one. I really, really hope it's not as bad as he's possibly feared in the moment and the frustration was just getting to him. But yeah, man, I know we have a great backup in Keller, who's ill today, and actually it's Jaros who came on. A big shout out to him because he was actually really, really solid in the moments when he came on. But Alisson, man, we can't have this guy injured out for long. Thankfully, an international break. Hopefully, he'll just recover over that and be straight back for us. But this is going to be one to watch. All in all, though, a good win. Top of the league and 4 points clear until Arsenal City play later. So at least a point clear going into the international break. Very happy about another win and a clean sheet. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.